Welcome to you all in this online class. Dear student, as you know, today we are going to revise the chapter Medieval Period and Rise of Small Kingdoms in North India. Okay, so let me to start here. As you know, our history is divided into three parts, right? These periods are ancient, medieval, and the modern. Have you understood? Indian history or whole history, I mean world history or the history of any country is divided into three periods. These are known as the ancient period, medieval period, and modern period. Right? So these are the three types of three periods of history. Next, which period is included in ancient history? The period from historic time to 7th century CE is the period of ancient history. The phase of medieval European history you have already learned 15th to 15th century. Is it clear? 15th to 15th century. And European history, I'm sorry, and Indian history 8th to 18th century. So these are the differences between the medieval period and medieval period of Indian history and European history. Is it clear? Next is important fact is what in this period many incidents happened, many developments took place, which brought the many deep changes in the field of culture, administration, economy, and languages, and religious beliefs of the people even today. Why? Because earlier our relation, I mean especially in the ancient period, our relation with other country was very limited. We were confined within our areas along with a few countries. We were generally aloof, separated from rest of the world. But when we came in the medieval age, where different types of technological developments had taken place, improvement and in the field of trade, commerce, and political condition, cultural condition took place, we came into close contact with other countries, and the idea began to exchange from one to another. We came in the contact with others, and in this way, the impact of other culture, other religion, other administration, languages were seen deeply on us, and the impact of Indian culture, administration, economy, languages, religion were also seen in other countries' culture, on the culture of other people, especially who settled in India. Now, as we know, history is a matter of past, but we study it in present. How do we know about the past? Actually, there are some proofs, evidences of the past, which say us a lot of things about the concerned age. And these evidences, proofs are known as the sources of information. As a large variety or large sources of information are there, So to make it convenient for study, it is divided into two parts, two categories, two types of sources. One is called literary sources, another is called archaeological findings. So literature and archaeological findings are the two main sources. Be ready to create the answer of a question. If such question is in this way, list the literary sources of medieval period of India. So you can prepare a list, you can list up all these facts. First, the literature of this period related with religious work and commentary, first. Second, the books written on the social, economic and political condition of that period. Next, some non-religious book or works on, books written on medicine, astronomy, dramas, stories, and other literature. Next, autobiographies, order of the rulers, letters written during this period, and some important books. For example, Prithviraj Raso, a very epic poem, an epic poem, a large poem. Prithviraj Raso was written by Chandavardai, and Chandavardai had attempted very successfully to throw the light on the administration and life of the people in North India during the reign of Prithviraj Chauhan in the book Prithviraj Raso. Other book, Tahqiq-e-Hind and Ain-e-Akbari. Tahqiq-e-Hind written by Al-Baruni and Ain-e-Akbari written by Abul Fazl. Next point you can write, foreign visitors record or accounts of the foreign visitors such as Ibn Battuta, Marco Polo and Bernier. Okay. Next is paper, the availability of paper and its popularity brought a revolution in the field of writings, because many orders, feelings, records were written on the paper. Actually, all the handwritten materials are known as manuscripts, were written on large scale in those days, and it gives us sufficient information about the age. Next type of sources of information is excavation, archaeological findings, archaeological sources. For example, excavations of medieval towns, sarais, villages, along with the paintings, monuments, sculptures, coins, inscriptions of that age, that is found out by the excavators or archaeologists. So in this way, these are very important facts of this chapter. Keywords must be learned. What is the meaning of manuscript? As I have already said, it is the handwritten text or document. Sarais, inns or travelers. Inns for, rest house for travelers. Scribe means a person who copied out documents, right? As far as matter is concerned, about all these short questions, uh, uh, MCQ. Actually, MCQ is already discussed. You have underlined in your book also. So learn it from this side also, question can come. Now, as you know, from this side also, suppose a question comes in form of MCQ. Who used to rule in Gujarat and southwestern Rajasthan? Options will be given along with the correct option. Then you have to, a blank map can also be pasted in the question paper only to remind you about, only to help you to know or remind the certain area where the king, concerned king or concerned kingdom used to rule. So this type of question can be asked. Who was the founder of Rashtrakuta? In which area they were ruling? Who took the title of, right, Chakravarti, Maharaj, Maharaj Adhiraj, Param Bhattarak, so and so forth. Who was the ruler whose title was taken by their successor, Gopala? Who had, which kingdom ruled for 400 years, Pala dynasty? Who set up Bikramshil Bihar, Dharmapala? Where is Bikramshil Bihar? In Bihar. What do you mean by Gauda and Benga? So all these questions you have already learned. Be ready for the test. Now let me to share the link. Okay, are you ready? Through the chat box you can tell me. If you are ready, then I can provide you the link. Okay, you are ready. Thank you. Some people are trying to join. So late. Let me to give the link. Let me to give the link just now. इतना एडमिट एडमिट करता है लोग. Have you seen? Have you seen? Okay, continue. No one will leave the class with a sub. And if you have any problem, you can share in your chat box.